secret skirmish. Tweet out the stream, use the hashtag share the love. Also hashtag secret skirmish. Let's go. The bus has launched, ladies and gentlemen. Game number 1 of the duos competition. Just outside Lucky here, this very south side of the map. You see the top right of your screen. 100 players remaining, 50 duos left. The new update that came out in the patch notes, the bush. It's actually really, really good now, Lupo.
Yeah, it gives you a little bit of a defensive measure, just like the Snowman did previously. So it is interesting to see players. I'm going to be honest, before this update, I probably would have been flabbergasted to see a player run around with a bush.
Aiden and Butter in a fight with Slobbings and to FPS. You see Aiden dropping on in, gets up close and personal. Gets knocked though, so it's up to Butter to make the clutch play, and watch this, folks. This man wasn't prepared to play in this, comes here to just test the servers, and then now saves Aiden, one of the best players in the world. DMO with 6 eliminations.
Are you kidding me?
I think they just got to 8, with Tfue still alive. Oh no, they didn't. Okay, I thought Tfue wound up getting that a limb. Either way, 7 eliminations so far. That's going to wind up putting them at 2 points in this game.
Now it's 8 eliminations,
8,
Jack.
And now any more limbs they get is big bonus to start off game 1. 9 comes in. It's already a big bonus. 2 teams remaining. Can this be a ridiculous first game for DMO and Tfue? They could go for max points, plus the big bonus. Tfue popping some shields. They've got to continue to move. They're playing the low ground. Sam and Crew trying to drop on down. Tfue the target of both enemies right now. DMO drops him in and chunks him down. It's a 2 versus 1. Tfue and DMO already with 10 eliminations. The big bonus has kicked in. It all comes down to Sam. The man has 3 elims alone. DMO and Tfue. Advantage in this game. Not many builds left. They've got some traps to use as well if they'd like to. This is just game 1. Sam charging on in. DMO and Tfue trying to break through these walls. Sam still on the high ground. Sam now weak, and there he goes! DMO and Tfue, 11 eliminations and the victory royale. What a surprise! Tfue's on top.
Absolutely unbelievable. These two, Ghost Gaming and FaZe, both have to feel fantastic about that. And this duo picking up the first victory royale. The final moments here, you see Sam trying to assert dominance with that top-down view, but height isn't always the advantage. DMO and Tfue both applying pressure constantly. You saw DMO there shooting out the surface that Sam was standing on, so Tfue could get that one last shot in, get that last elimination, secure the first victory royale of the day, Jack.
Was that just a 9-point game?
It was indeed.
I think that was a 9-point game from DMO and Tfue.
So let's take a look here at the standings. I mean, DMO and Tfue taking first place, total of 11 eliminations. 9 points total, activating that big bonus. Coming in second was Bowman and Vivid with 7 elims, 4 total points for them. Chap and Cloaksy bringing up third place. Things are going to start getting way more chaotic as the next circle closes in. Here we go. This is it. This is the moment. This is what all of these players are in scrims doing every night, training for this exact moment. We have Kayuzi there, Vide. We've got Mateus hunkered down in a structure as well. Psychic, Persecute, also in a metal structure. Everyone kind of just wanting to take shots, but you don't want to draw too much attention to yourself at this point, because all it takes is one other player to notice your head peeking out, and you will be sent back to the lobby.
Oh, and right into that 1v1 of Bizzle, one of my favorite players. He's already done 471 damage.
I mean,
Oh, and Bizzle, Triggy, like I was saying earlier, that firepower. When you put a controller player on the high ground like that, especially one as amazing as Triggy soars, he is going to be getting those eliminations. And these guys are now at 7 eliminations, heading towards that big bonus territory after that 8. Amazing job.
I mean,
and ultimate high ground. Like, what did I say? These guys.
You've got the premonitions today, Kitty. Would you want to make a prediction right now? Right now. Quickly.
Bizzle. Always.
Bizzle. All right, she called it. Let's see if she's right.
There you go. Triggy getting another elimination on Kiwi Face. Just totally dominating the field, blanketing across, and now opting to drop down a little bit more. See, Bizzle is so great at this. He knows exactly when he needs to drop down just that little bit, and when things are starting to get a little bit scary, you never want to hold ultimate high ground when there's not as many players. Now there's down to 4 players. It is Triggy versus, I think, Ronaldo and Saf still, and these two 2v2 situation, and this matchup absolutely insane.
Triggy is going to drop down a little bit.
Takes out Saf.
He takes out Saf, however. No. Triggy does go down, but it doesn't matter. Bizzle is there. Kitty! Oh my goodness!
Oh, do I get extra points for that? I mean,
I think you just won the duos tournament. I think we just give it to Kitty at this point.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the standings after those first 2 games.
Standings time right here. Coming in, number 1, Bizzle and Triggy Swords. After that phenomenal game, they jump up 7 places to find themselves in the number 1 spot, pushing back Demo and Tfue. They won game 1, and they're saying, listen, step aside. You've got a new pack leader. Harmful's left to kind of hold off these 2 in front of them. Look at this mini-map.
Yeah.
All right, there's people everywhere.
And Harmful's doing a great job just staying aggressive, staying in their face, even though, you know, Nick Merckx was popping that chug jug. He didn't want them to know that he was popping that, so he just kept pushing them, and he allowed him to get that chug jug off. And they're now pushing from both sides, taking out Overpeak and going for his partner, Pate 1K. Absolutely amazing play from Nick Merckx and Harmful. Great positioning, great understanding of when to push and how to look like the bigger duo in this fight.
Yeah, absolutely. Over the hill, though, POACH 10, it looks like they're backing away. They have no eliminations, man. They need to try and work for something. Those elimination points are super, super valuable.
Yeah, and I think Dementos just got knocked. I'm not entirely sure who knocked Dementos, but Base Soldier is going to go ahead and leave him alone.
And now he's going to put a shot down. That was a nice
the infantry
hit.
rifle.
Putting in so much work. It was POACH that took down Base Soldier, so this is going to see 2 eliminations over him. 2 more, and that's a point for them on the board. I mean, listen, man, there's chaos everywhere. This is what happens when you put 100 of the best players in the competitive scene in one lobby and say, duke it out.
But look at the circle. Half of the circle is high up on the snow peak over here. And guess who's up there? We got DMO and Tfue close to the high ground. Really good positioning.
But look who's still in the fight. Nick Merckx and Harmful, they have 4 eliminations together. Closey going to the skies here. He's going to try and reposition. This is going to be really tough. This is an uphill battle for him, having to fight by himself. And look how many players still remain. 38 in the lobby.
Looks like he's got enough materials. He still is holding on to his Rift to Go as a last-ditch effort. So, you know, let's see if Closey can do this thing by himself.
Over at Nick Merckx as well, they have 6 eliminations. This is massive points, and he couldn't quite follow up. But listen, 6 eliminations.
Yes.
Still massive here in game number 2. And now we've got Closey here trying to hang on for dear life. Bizzle. These guys, I don't know how it is they always manage to slip up by undetected, but they're going to look to make that high ground
play.
play.
Circle's going up the mountain. It's going to be really tough for these players. You need a Rift to Go, you need a launch pad, or you need a lot of building to get up this mountain. A lot of players might go down to the storm here if they're not careful.
They need to try and do this follow up on the left, recycle people's builds, and immediately they're going up for the high ground. 33 builds. And we're down to top 8, Cypher.
Soph and Posick holding the high ground, but Cease and his partner might be challenging it with this launch pad play. Is Cease going to land inside? He goes and dips into the storm, trying to make a little bit of a juke, but did not work in his favor. Gets shot. He has a lot of heals. He's going for the elim on CPK Flame. He's opting to just go for elims instead of healing as a way to heal himself.
He's got 5 right now. This could be massive. He could potentially top back up on shield. 1. That's 1.
Great pump shot, but he's got to get out of the storm.
That's a 95. That's down. If he gets to confirm this, he just has to wait it out. They'll fall to the storm.
Great shots, great positioning.
No
Absolutely
way!
amazing play from Cease. That is 7 elims and the win.
Cease, the man, the myth, the legend.
I cannot believe that he was so weak, and he spent half the time in the storm there at the end, but his positioning was perfect, and he picked off the right players.
That was enough to see it through. Let's take a look at the standings, because Cypher, I think you're going to be shocked. We actually have a dynamic, 2 sets of dynamic duos here that are tied for number 1, Demo Tfue and Bizzle and Triggy Soars. Both with 10 total points. Demo and Tfue do have 2 more eliminations, but hey, that performance from game number 2.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Fantastic cast. Yes, I'm down on the floor. We're halfway through today's action. Obviously, Tfue, Demo, Bizzle, Triggy, Soars. What a start to today so far. We heard from you guys earlier. I want to swap over here first. Performance so far, fantastic. You guys are neck and neck in that first place spot. How's this duo been working so far?
It's working great. I thought there'd be an issue with grouping up together, but he's always with me. He's a great teammate, and he's hitting all the shots. It's awesome. Where he's getting all the kills, and it's just working out awesome.
Oh, for sure. Now, obviously, we're seeing great teamwork from you both, but, you know, the big talk of the town, Tfue. Another time where you got a great partner who just seems to be getting all these eliminations. What's working right now for this duo?
We're just getting really good mats, planes, mats, posted up, you know, checking every vending machine, trying to get as much launch pads or rifts as possible, just trying to get as much movement as we can. If we don't get movement, we're just rushing people.
Hey, it looks like it's working up to this point now. Obviously, the major update coming on in. What's been your favorite part, Triggy, of the new update that you guys have been playing on today?
Well, that they put the aim assist back to normal. That's my favorite part.
Okay, so simple as that. So you're still able to fry people on the controller there. Now back over to the side, Demo. Who haven't you got to face yet that you want to get in a battle with to just take them down, maybe take the L dance on them?
Maybe these two right here. I don't really know. Other than that, I guess they're the only 2 competitors left. So.
Oh wow! All right, you hear it there. Obviously, your Ghost teammate there. And any words back for him?
Nah, if there's anyone else that I would want to win, it's my duo, and we're just great friends.
See, Valentine's Day, love is in the air. Fantastic stuff. Thank you guys for joining me. We're going to send it back out over to our casters.
Speaking of tracking their targets, Bala, Cloaksy, we've seen how good he is. We're going to catch a replay of one of his early eliminations right now as it comes up, and to see what he is able to do, what he has been able to do out of the Stormwing. This is
no way.
I don't have words. That is just otherworldly level of tracking and finding that, and then able to clean up on it afterward from the Stormwing.
Try to use 10 seconds on that zone, but we're going to hop in with Tfue and Demo, who are on the edge a little bit north of, as they see, they do have that rift to go. That's going to be really good in towards that end game.
Yes, and just a reminder, these are our current leaders, tied with 10 points at the top with that Bizzle and Triggy Source pair we've been talking about. Demo, however, going down. This is what happens when you get separated. Tfue is not going to be close enough. Those late game downs generally will get converted on very quickly. People are very Elim hungry. They want the points, they want the siphon. Immediately, he actually gets down over him. He's covering. He's going to try and get this revive off, Bala.
There's somebody trying to push, but I don't know if he knows exactly where Demo is, and yes, he does. And we'll see. He has to leave for the storm as well, and Tfue might have the time still here. Just a second. No, it looks like he's going to leave.
Oh, he's going to try. Can he rift both of them?
No, I don't think so.
I was just about to say, they're going to try and bring him through, maybe get a quick revive and then rift. They're
Still
right on the edge of the circle. No, they have to go.
Yeah, and here goes Tfue.
Yeah, just going to leave him. But if you don't, you get caught on the backside. Nitmix picking up 72 hours. Him and Monster going at it, stuck in the storm. Tfue trying to rotate through. Has the front ground right here. Not worried about it. He's ahead of this rotation, and he also has a rocket launcher. This could be incredibly efficient. Look at that. Zhao right away, immediately to the face, picks it up. Sitting on max. What else can he do with it?
He can point here. That's going to be the story.
9 elims right now. 9 elims right now for Nick and Harmful. They are in that big bonus territory. Big bonus means every single elim here on out is an extra point. Nick gets the rift. They go up. They're all on the high ground. However, that was not his rift. Harmful is still down there and fighting. You see them. Lenon all the way on the front trying to get there. Nick is hunting Ghoul. You see it on the back. Anthony picks up Triggy as he was solo. Triggy's not going to be able to pick up any additional points in this one. Down to our top 8 duos. 10 players left. This is getting 10. Shot comes out from Aegis. Does not quite convert. Still hitting that player. Has to be so low, Bala.
Yeah, absolutely. Aegis trying to manage to get away from these players. That's what you want to do in these situations. Get away from these players. You see Nick Merckx did go down. I also want to touch on Lyrison and Cease actually up on that high ground. So we'll see This is a point here.
Yep, next to eliminate. Not only was that a point from that, because it puts them into that top 5 teams. Now they want to hit top 3. There's only 4 teams remaining. Stuck out in this one. Gets picked up by Tfue. Now it's just a straight 1-on-1. J2 with Tfue able to be picked up. Unfortunately, Tfue goes down. Anthony cleans it up on the backside. 5th Elim pushes him to 2 points. Gets the victory out. But right there at the end, I don't know if you saw it, Tfue and J2 had 11 Elims. We had 2 teams pushing into the big bonus right there. Nick Merckx able to get there. Tfue able to get there. They have to be happy with that performance. But let's not count out our Victory Royale winners right there, Anthony and Clarity G.
Let's look at the standings here and see where we are right now, because as it stands, you got Demo and Tfue. They're still going to be up top, continuing to add on with those eliminations, which keeps them protected from Bizzle and Triggy, who are gaining on them. Those 2 teams have not changed, but J-Truth jumps up.
Golden, another team steps up to the plate, jumping 9 spots. J-Truth, Tfue here? 10, 10, and 10 for total points. This is crazy.
Anthony, Clarity G, they're going to jump up 21 places there. Maybe gets a moment of respite here to breathe and relax for the moment, but Nick Merckx is going to be on the prowl. He's jumping right on in. Harmful and Nick Merckx, and that's going to be Jay Cuddy. You're out of here. Nick Merckx does go down, but Harmful should be there for the pickup.
Yeah, that was a snipe coming right from the side here. That Stormwing. We haven't seen a lot of third-party Stormwing, but the confidence, I guess, is back in the air game here. They need these Elims. This is what happens.
We got my boy Balla standing by with some mid-game highlights. What's going on, Balla?
What's up, Golden Boy? Recipe for success indeed. Here's Nolan and Armand just going on to Frosty, getting as many shots as possible and cleaning up that fight. But Aiden, with the nice edits on this wall, taking out this player in front of him. The shotgun and the SMG follow-up from Aiden is always so dangerous, but over here with Patek going down onto this player in front of him, takes out Kevy1, and here we have Aegis getting the first shotgun Elim here on the overpeak, and then his teammate jumps in the box, and guess what happens? You jump in the box, you're gonna get pickaxe. Aegis with the 2K there, and then we have Ronaldo and Saf. This is one of the Elims that we saw on the program feed. He takes out Cease. This is such a huge Elim here, and then also following up and getting this other one. There it is. Lyrison and Cease go down. Ronaldo and Saf also get a point from that, so they're making their way to have a really good game, Golden Boy. This is
over on the northeastern side here. Butter and Aiden. Butter is now left in defend Aiden, who's been knocked, but it's actually working out. Clarity backed off Demo and Tfue, so Aiden's probably gonna get saved here.
Yeah, he should be able to get picked up, and they should be getting eyes on it.
Never mind.
Wait, no.
Clingers
never.
said otherwise.
Demo and Pearl just got the elimination on Aiden and Butter. Oh, man. That is a rough one there. It's been a difficult game for them, but I do got to give credit to Butter here, coming in last minute, being a fill-in, being a part of our testing games. Like that's an awesome story. And then Aiden, I mean, he's had an incredible story himself, but today, maybe not their day.
They are taking good care of their layer. You step into this layer above and or on it, and you're going to get punished.
Oh, maybe not, Monster, because Saf actually had to do some quick edits there, and he's going to go down now. He's going to throw down some quick builds because he was getting the pressure that came from Zextro. And then Ronaldo moves on in, and Ronaldo gets one onto Zyron, but Poach is there for the elimination pickup. That's going to be Poach's #1. Tendons gets an elimination onto Siren as well, just as all that was going on. That's going to be the second elimination there for them. So 4 total for this squad.
It counts to their big bonus too. Now looking at Poach here, they're at 5. There's only 9 players left. This next Elim matters so much because it's worth a placement point.
Such a huge game now. Poach and Tendons wait for the players to drop down, and they do manage to trap him in that trapdoor. Once again, you love to see it, but Tendons, he's going to go down now. Poach, can he be the hero that he needs in that situation? As he goes low, and he's getting pressured on there, tags him for some damage. That's actually going to be an elimination onto Vide. Tendons still.
That was the perfect heal for Poach here. He's going to make the edit. He's going to commit.
Oh,
that's
tags
one.
it for 84 White. Oh, but he gets picked off by Blue Tea. Now we just have 3 players left, but the Victory Royale goes for Zate and Blue Tea with 6 eliminations. They are your winners, and what a crazy, crazy endgame that was. But Blue Tea and Zate do the business, do the work. They come out on top in match 5.
Obviously, want to update you guys on what's on the line, where we stand, so you can see exactly how it all breaks down. Heading into Game 6, 4 teams are tied at 10 points. Obviously, due to the tiebreakers, here's how they wind up breaking on down. But either way, Ben, literally anyone's game.
Your bottom right, though, Tfue, Demo, the stars from game 1 of the day. A single elim and Demo goes down. The knock. Tfue's going to try and edit the floor out and try and drop his teammate down in, try and get the res. The revive here, very important if they want to stay on top of this. Pressure being applied. The minigun from Psalm. It might prevent Tfue entirely, and it does from picking Demo back up. He's down to just himself for this final game of the duos.
And Tfue's trying to get out of the pit. He's being focused by 3 different teams. Down to just 91 health now. Will he panic, use this launch pad? You gotta think he will at some point. Popping minis. Can't even get 1 mini used in time. Still 55 players remaining. They're narrowly above this damage threshold. And Tfue is getting lasered from the same team up on this hill. Down to just 69 HP right now. He'll pop the slurp and then 2 minis, and then you gotta think it's launch pad time.
Wyfo, J-Truth asserting dominance.
1 away
7 elims, 1 more.
Another point.
And then we get into big bonus territory,
Yep.
Jack.
There
Things
it
start
is.
getting crazy.
On the right, look at your format. They're pushing on in. 15 duos in total, 23 players still alive. Refo and J-Truth. 7 elims up to this point. If they can get to 8, that puts them at 3 points earned this game so far. They're spraying on in. They know Naga Ops has to be weak. RPG in hand. Is it time, folks? No! Oh no! It's an absolute collapse! And the headset is ripped off as he realizes his ultimate weapon of destruction is his downfall in the final game.
Huge, takes a little bit of fall damage as his structure. The branch he was on gets knocked out as his opponent is actually getting pinched from the back. Ghoul gets knocked down. The thirst there, Saf picking up just enough HP, 50 there to stay alive in the storm, but it's ticking away.
And he's got no builds.
10 HP per tick, Jack. He's got to push in and stay ahead of this thing if he wants to stay on his game.
And this is key here. The next player who dies falls just on the outside of the skirt. There you go. Base Soldier gets knocked and eliminated. You see 6 teams remaining. Whoever winds up getting dropped next, there's a placement point, another one! Oh my, Saf now with 5 elims, and he's earned his team another point as well for placement. Saf continues to do it. He's dropping him down, Saf with another. Oh my God! Oh my God! Saf with the most ridiculous endgame moments brings his team from 1 elim to 8, and the victory royale. They might have just won.
On that game alone, the last 30 seconds.
The duo competition. Here's our standings. Here's where we are. There's probably a reason I freaked out. And yeah, it's because Saf just clutched up and put his team on top to dethrone Tfue and Demo to take the top spot. They will be your duo champions here at the Secret Skirmish.
The only team to drop 30+ eliminations, a lead of 4 points, which in a format like this is absolutely massive, Jack. That big bonus. Oh my gosh.
There they are, walking towards the backstage to hear their thoughts on the victory. Congratulations. I can't believe Kitty Plays, you see there, ready to go with our champions from the duo competition.
Hey guys, I was not expecting to be interviewing you guys so close together. Congratulations, you just won $27,000, taking the entire random duos competition. First of all, not being paired up with your partners, if you guys proved yourselves at TwitchCon, how did it feel playing with a new partner?
Honestly, I felt really lucky getting Saf, because Saf is a really good player. He made a lot of good calls there, played like crazy, got a bunch of kills, clutch up at the end. So I'm grateful for having Saf as my partner.
Yeah, you guys did absolutely amazing. I saw you blanketing the top and then you down below getting all those incredible shotgun kills. So what are you looking forward to in the future? Are you guys going to be playing together at all, do you think?
I got Zayt, so no.
Okay, so here we got a few of your guys' replays. Talk me through what happened.
I don't know, we just got a bunch of kills mid-round. Then last game we were hyped and just got lucky and won.
Awesome. Can you tell me what you guys were thinking through this?
Again, like I said before, our play style of like playing till the end game, playing high ground, looking for picks, rotating in early, all that kind of just worked out. Everything like, I guess like the puzzles, all the pieces fit together, and everything's lined up. We got the win.
Yeah, you guys got 2 victory royales. Congratulations on the win today, amounting so many points, so many big bonuses. You guys played absolutely amazing. And what are you going to spend your money on? I know I asked him last time.